Moonshine has its roots in the hills of eastern Kentucky, but now in the sleepy backwaters of western Kentucky, in the heart of the Bible Belt, there's a new spirit brewing. Just like Prohibition and the Great Depression gave birth to the moonshiners, today's tough economy has created a whole new booming industry. The old has become new again. Welcome to Hillbilly Stills.
Whiskey is my business, none of that wine. A few minutes with me, you're gonna feel fine. If you're looking for a good time, don't look far. We pour fun right out of a jar. We keep it real. Hillbilly stills.
The mash tun still that Matt built while Mike was in Sturgis has been sold, and the guys need to give it a thorough test before they can deliver it. But in the meantime, while the still's heating up, they've gone to check on the custom table that Pete's building at Cedar Chips for the new building's break room.
Looking pretty cold, man.
Man, hey y'all.
Good, man.
Well, this is what we got so far. Got a mess, but it's getting there.
It get there. And some pretty lips. We gotta fix that. We gotta make that. We got a doctor on that a little bit.
Oh, we'll fix it.
Hell yeah.
We're about ready to take the paper off. I got just a little bit more to do.
Right? Well, hell, go ahead. Don't let us slow you down. We'll see what it looks like without the paper, man. Turn your vacuum on.
Yeah.
Had any celebrities walk in on you yet?
Celebrity.
Downtown here? Yeah.
No.
When old Sketch had the guitar store over here, old Marty Stewart stopped in one day. Yeah. On his way to Branson. Do a show over there. You never know.
I was thinking Bob Vila might stop by here.
Yeah. You never know who's coming by. Well, they see all this stuff, you know. It's pretty interesting, man. All this work you're doing. All right, so what's our next step, man? It's looking good, dude.
Well, we're gonna vacuum out all the cedar dust.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go back with the router and we're gonna start cleaning up the edges.
Gotcha.
Trying to smooth it up, make it look a little bit nicer, get a little bit more detail.
Man, we're excited. I think it's gonna look good. Can't wait to see it. I ain't trying to rush you.
I know.
I know how that shit is.
I look forward to seeing it too. I think
Yeah.
it's gonna be really pretty.
Yeah.
Really pretty.
Yep. Well, man, we're pumped up about our meeting table and our break room. Now we just gotta get the break room built. They're working on that up there now. You have to stop by. They're starting to put some walls up there in the shop.
So you want me to put the legs on it and then have them where they'll come off of it so you can get it upstairs, right?
Yeah, I think it'd be good if you could make the legs detachable. That way we can get it upstairs and get it in that room.
I can do that.
We can put it back together when we get up there.
You may have to come in there and put it back together for us.
I'll mark the legs.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get it back together. That won't be no trouble.
All right, man. Well, reckon we'll get out of your hair, brother.
Appreciate it.
Thanks a
Appreciate
lot.
you stopping by.
Man, you doing
Y'all
a hell
have
of
a
a
great
job.
day.
Yeah, man. sitting down to Pete's and checked out the table he's building. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be super awesome. Can't wait till it gets done. We'll stick it up in our meeting room, break room, and just can't wait to see it. It's gonna be great. He's doing a heck of a job. He's a good man. Well, we got to the point in our new shop where we're starting to get some walls up for our showroom. We're gonna have a shipping department will be in here. We'll have a break room up there. Someday I'll have an office up there, I hope, if we get some more carpenter work in here. And it's kind of been raining today, and deer season's in, so I think some of the carpenters guys want to go deer hunting today. No big deal. I told them we're not in a big hurry. We need it, but I'd rather take our time and make sure we do it all right than jump to get in a big hurry. So.
Well, the new shop seems to be coming along fine, even with the delays for deer season. However, back at the mash tun still test, things aren't going quite as well. They've run into a major problem.
So Dad sold this mash tun we built before, or we built while he was out in wherever the heck he went, South Dakota, North Dakota, Sturgis. And he informs me of this on Friday morning and says we got to deliver it the next week. We hadn't even really had time to put it to a true test yet. So we did this morning. We hustled and got it done. And I mean, the good news is it works. The bad news is I didn't know what I was doing and I didn't put enough water in. So we ended up frying 2 elements. I mean, frying. I've seen them burn up. I've never seen them burn up that bad. You ready? Because it's coming out. 1, 2, 3. Get in there.
Get your rubber on there, boys. That element burnt that up.
Gosh, damn it. Damn, hang on, man.
Rubber not sealing.
There you go. Now it is. Yeah. That wasn't too bad either.
Heck no, see there?
You really didn't lose that much up top.
You lost a quart of water.
I don't.
This is what happens when your grain comes in contact with your element or it runs dry. You see that hole that burned out of it?
Looks like it ran dry.
Yeah, I think it ran dry and overheated itself. Your water, your mash, your water, whatever, keeps that cool.
Because what happened was we cooked all our water out. So once we cooked all our water out, then we got a false bottom in there, all our grain sitting on top, which the grain would have done the same thing, but all the water's gone, so those elements run dry and burn plumb up, and I mean burned up. So, good news is it worked. Bad news is I screwed up. I don't like screwing up, really. It makes me mad. But it happens.
Yeah, fuck that one.
It was moving on me a while ago.
I don't know. Oh, I need my other element.
Yeah, I'd have been chaff if I'd pulled it out. That would have been slick. We can do a shot with
That water wasn't hot, was it? No.
I wouldn't want, it's 120 degrees. Okay. There you go. You ready?
Yep.
Oh.
Clap me.
Damn, you did good on that one, man.
Hey, y'all learned on the first one. See there? Failing the first time is never bad. We always learn from our mistakes. Right?
Listen to this guy. I screw up. Y'all see when he screws up. Y'all think I act bad. I'm just like him. Just like him.
Trust me, I know.
We changed out our elements, Nathan and I did. That was entertaining, to say the least, because it was either do it the way we did it, which was yank the old element out and shove a new one in real quick and hope we didn't lose much, or drain everything out and change your elements, which really wasn't an option. Because we want to go ahead and finish this and see how it turns out. This is the first cooked wash I've ever done. I thought I had a lot better idea, and I told Dad I had a lot better idea than what I did, obviously. And I probably should have consulted him a little bit more on what I was doing. And he probably knew that from the get-go and figured he'd let me fall flat on my face, which I did. And so it's gonna work out though. It'll be all right. I finally went to him and said, all right, what do I do? And he said, well, this, and showed me what I needed, what I'd done wrong and how to fix it. So we'll go from there, and then next week I guess we deliver this thing to St. Louis. And I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be a fun trip. We got an all copper kettle and one of our columns going on it. We're gonna take to them. I think it's gonna be a good time.
Matt and the guys were able to replace the elements, and so the tests on the mash tun still can go forward. Over at the office, however, which is Mike's house until the new building is finished, the website is down, and that's hurting about 95% of their business.
Well, our website's down, and I got to get a hold of Volusia and try to get it back up. This is unacceptable here at Hillbilly Steels. Let's see here. I got the number here. Line's busy. Is that amazing or what?
And if that's not enough, now Melissa's got a customer on the phone with a problem.
Okay. Well, that's not a problem. We'll get you a new one right out, okay? We'll have you send that back to us. It probably happened during shipping. It's not a problem. We'll fix it. All right. Thank you. You have a great day. Mike, that was Mr. Weaver on the phone. He's having trouble with his thermometer fitting in correctly.
Really?
I told him we would send him a new one
Okay.
and get that one back to us.
Send
We'll
a
fix
return
it.
shipping label?
Uh-huh.
That's cool, yeah. I guess it got screwed up in shipping or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you know, if it's messed up, he can't use it. We'll send him another one. Just be sure you put a return shipping label in there, and he can send that one back as soon as he gets it.
We'll send it out. All right.
Thanks,
Thank
Melissa.
you.
All right, bud. Man, I got Melissa takes care of all of our orders, phone calls in our order shipping department, and man, she does a great job. Super happy with her. She's the nicest person in the world on the phone you could ever want to talk to. Even if a customer's not real happy, she just has a good way about her to make them feel good and keep coming back and doing business with us. And you know, one of the things we're proud of is our customer service, and Melissa just an extended arm of that. She does a great job.
My primary job at Hillbilly Steels is taking care of the customers and customer relations. I do a lot of callbacks and returns and making sure our customers are happy. I've been at Hillbilly Steels almost a year now. I started working part-time to help out, and then there came an opportunity for me to stay here full-time, and I love it. It's a little crazy at times, you know. Got to come in and get all my orders ready and check my emails and answer the phone and make sure I get back to everybody that's called that day. But otherwise, it's a lot of fun. I have Ed and Howard. Come on. But it's very laid back. It's not a lot of stress. On a regular day, I probably talk to between 25, 30 customers from different states, different countries. Some of them are hard to understand, but usually through email we can work it out, any translation error. Actually, working for the Hayneys has been a blessing for me. I was a nurse before I started this, working 12-hour shifts now. And that was hard as a single mother, not being at home with my baby. But now I can be there to get my girl off to school and be there in the evening whenever she gets home, and we can have a regular life, and it's awesome.
But all we got Nathan doing right now is just stirring it up. Pretty much right now we can go, we'll probably let it sit and cool down naturally. You can probably be done with that and cover it up and just let her hang loose. And let it cool down, and probably late this evening I'll throw some yeast in there and we'll see what kind of yield we get out of it. But we need some we're getting to know one cleaner. The guys told me the other day anyway, so we're about to make some. And it's a pretty expensive cleaner though, but you know, there's only one way to test it.
Hillbilly Stills is a unique company. Over 95% of their business comes from the website, but occasionally they still get that walk-in customer, and they come from all over, sometimes even as far away as California.
We had a customer show up today. He just stopped in out of the blue coming through from California. He purchased some nice equipment, and we had no idea he was coming. Chuck, man, I'm glad you came by, man. We don't have a lot of people come in all the way from California, and this is pretty cool.
Yeah, no problem. I saw you on the internet, and it's a great website, and I just wanted to come see for myself. So, can you explain what?
Yeah, I'll explain a little bit about it. Below each one of these sight glasses is a plate, and this is considered a plated reflux column. And the way it works is your vapor comes up through this column, and as your vapor comes up, it hits this. It's a reflux condenser, proper name is deflagmator, and it condenses back into liquid, comes down through these plates, and due to the temperature separation, you know, your alcohol evaporates around 168, and water is like 212, so when you keep that temperature between there, it condenses, but it allows your alcohol vapor to come over here, and your water vapor goes back, so you can run a product of 90% first run. This is basically the same type of steel they use at Maker's Mark, Jack Daniels, places like that. And more of your vodka makers use more plates to get a more pure product.
So. You know, you offer what I think was like a 4-plate and then a 6. Is that correct? A 4-plate and a 6-plate.
4-plate and 6.
So
then we have the 2-plate added section. Some people also add on later.
So the more plates, the purer you offer.
Yeah, the more plates, the less flavor.
Okay.
And the more pure, like you'll get with this 6-plate, you'll get between 92, 94% first run.
Gotcha.
With a 4-plate, you'll get between 88 and 90%.
Oh, I see.
Run.
Okay.
So that's kind of the difference there. The more plates, the more times it actually distills inside the column, basically.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I like it.
But man, I think it's awesome. So what part of California are you from?
From Orange County.
Orange
so,
County.
Yeah, probably just outside of Disneyland, about 10
I
miles
got you.
from Disneyland, yeah. I just happened to be out this way.
Right.
And on business, and so I said, all right, I'm going to stop by, at least take a look.
That is great, man. We love to meet our customers.
Yeah.
We have them drop by from time to time, but I think you're the first one from California. That's
Well, there
cool.
you go. I always like being the first.
Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. But yeah, anytime you're in this way, stop, and maybe sometime we'll get to make it out there.
Hey, listen, I'd love that. That'd be great. That'd be really great. So I'm excited. You know, sign me up. I'm ready.
All right, man. Well,
Take my credit card.
We'll get your order put in, and we'll get you rolling, man. We'll get you one of these on the way.
All right, I appreciate it.
Thank you, Chuck.
Thank you.
Appreciate it,
Yeah,
brother.
absolutely. Thank you.
All right. He purchased some nice equipment, and we had no idea he was coming. He just showed up and wanted to know wanted to look at our stills and what we were building, and had seen us on the website and thought they looked really cool. And when he saw them, he was amazed, and he made himself a purchase and headed on to Missouri and just traveling through, man, from California. That was pretty cool. Real nice guy.
From design to fabrication to the front office, the whole team at Hillbilly Stills puts their heart and soul into everything they do. Everyone here works hard to live up to the motto, keeping it real at Hillbilly Stills.